Alright guys, today we're talking about the Oklahoma Sooners and their GT counter. It was a huge play for them for their 4th straight Big 12 championship. We're going to get right to it. So breaking down the GT counter, the very first thing we want to look at is the center. With our rules, we don't mess with the nose. We go all the way backside. First level defender backside. That in this situation would be the defensive end. Now we may game plan that we need to get a hand on the nose, but most times we're going all the way back unless it's just a guy that's really going to get penetration and knock off the pullers. Playside guard, he's going to step down. He knows he has his inside gap to backside linebacker, and we count a nose on the center, head up on the center, as his inside gap. So he's going to come all the way down, try to get on the nose right there and watch him as far as he can to get a big wash. Playside tackle, he's got his inside gap, which is the B gap. He's working B gap to backside linebacker. Right here we have a 4. Not sure if he's going to be a B gap player, C gap player. That's why they kind of put those guys there to try to slow down those linemen so they can't just have a great free release to get up to the backers. So he's going to have a bit of an ooze step to see what happens here post snap, and he's going to continue all the way to that backside linebacker. Backside linebacker's a long ways off, so he should know that he's at the point of attack right now. There's no reason to leave that to block somebody that's not close to the point of attack, so he can help a little bit right there. The next guys we want to look at are the backside guard and tackle. Of course, on GT counter, they're pulling. First guard, the guard that's pulling, he's trying to kick the C-gap player. He wants to get his play side shoulder on hit, makes contact with his play side shoulder to kick him out. We want to kick out so we can get the quickest path to the end zone is a straight line, so we want to run straight if we can. Backside tackle, he's pulling. Perfect world, he'd be on this backer right here. Defense moves though, and if we get in gaps and all that, it might be different. Just might have to clean up, but he's pulling and he's looking like he's going to get on that play side backer. Again, putting his play side shoulder on him, trying to kick him out so again we can have a straight path to the end zone. Right here, Oklahoma's in a 2-back set. Their play side back, they always send him to the number 1 backer outside the box. And again, he's going to try to put his play side shoulder on. Running back, he's basically reading the first pull of the guard, his shoulders. If his shoulders stay square to the sideline, he knows that he's going to try to get vertical. Same thing with the tackle, he's reading that guard's shoulders. If his shoulders get turned, maybe he gets the wrong shouldered, or maybe somebody squeezes hard and he gets turned, he thinks that he's going to bounce it, and then hopefully that tackle will be out there with him as well, still reading that guard. Quarterbacks, what he has to do is he's got a C-gap reader. He knows the center's all the way back right there, so first guy off the edge is who he has to read. And what we teach the quarterback after he hands the ball off, he's got to burst past the line of scrimmage, trying to hold those defenders, maybe take another guy with him. But that's kind of the breakdown of what they're going to do. So we'll play this and see what takes place. All right, so center goes backside. Guard comes down on the nose. Really no help. You can see Oklahoma State slanting almost to an over front right here, getting a four-man front. And they're rolling their safety, trying to roll another guy into the box. So they're really trying to get to a 6-man box. All right, another thing that's really interesting about this play is right here, the defensive end, he becomes a C-gap player. He slants outside, so the tackle has almost a free release to the backside backer, but since he knows that he's so far away, he gets a good push right there with the guard, really solidifies that guard's block, so that then he can work up to get on the backside backer to late. Once the tackle solidifies the block on the nose, helps that guy out getting up to that backside backer, we can really look at these pullers and see what they end up doing. Front side guard, or the guard that ends up pulling backside guard, he ends up kicking out, doing a good job putting his play side shoulder on the end. The end slants to the C gap, so it creates a really easy alley. Backside tackle, he's looking for the play side linebacker. Play side linebacker flows over the top. You can see right there is the alley that we normally go into. It looks like the linebacker flowed over the top, so he's able to just continue on his track and then try to wash him. Running back does a good job of finding the crease right there. He sees that the guard's shoulders stay to the sideline, so he's able to get vertical. And you can see there's really nobody between him and the end zone, with lots of space right there on the second level. based off of what Oklahoma State did, rolling their safety that way. Really helped them out for a big play right here. The second look that we want to look at is out of 20 personnel. They actually have a fullback in there as opposed to the 2 running back set that we just saw. And what they do with their fullback, if he's lined up backside, is they arc him backside for the quarterback pull. So again, he's right there, first linebacker outside the box. In case the quarterback pulls, he may actually work his outside shoulder so that he can actually help block for the quarterback, because we're really not worried about that guy getting in on the running back. But again, as you can see, center, he's working all the way back. He's working all the way back. He's not going to worry about that nose. He may give a hand. Right here, it may have been a different guy. He's the play side guard's got his inside gap to backside linebacker, but right here it's more like a 3-3 stack look. Got 3 backers in the box. So I would say, hey, we're working to that middle stack. If that nose goes away, he's got his inside gap right there. The guy's almost in a 4-eye, or definitely looks like he's in a 4-eye. So we're going to work that inside gap. Again, 2 middle stack. If he goes outside and leaves his guard, we're pulling right there, C-gap defender, putting our play side shoulder on him. Odds are, with the look right here, it's probably going to be this backer coming in, being a C-gap defender. Again, we want to kick him out. This backside guard or backside tackle, we're pulling in and we're cleaning everything up, whether it's a safety rolling down, whether we're not able to get on this backer right here and he flows, whatever it is, we're going to try to clean up the second guy we see. Hopefully we're getting vertical because we're going to kick. Right there you can see the guard pulling just right here, his last step. Boom, he just takes 1 step up vertical, trying to get inside shoulder or play side shoulder on him, and he ends up kicking him out. Backside tackle, he ends up getting knocked off a little bit, get a little bit of penetration right there from the 4-eye with the tackle. So he's got to get it a little bit deeper, but he's a good athlete. He's able to really kind of change his direction and get onto that linebacker and really make good contact. He's square, he's outside. Not quite a perfect world, because we would love to kick him out so we can get more vertical. But as you can see, the running back goes that way just a little bit, and then he's able to get vertical. We would rather kick him that way, so we're running vertical in that alley. Now our shoulders are square on a safety with a 2-way cut, hopefully making him miss. Thanks for watching Coach's Caviar. On the next video, we'll break down the Oklahoma Sooners just a little bit more in their GT counter, the different formations and sets they like to run it out of. If you liked it, like and subscribe, and we'll continue to put out a little more content on the Sooners, and then hopefully look at some other teams, some other schemes. If you have anything in particular that you guys are looking into or think that's kind of groundbreaking, revolutionary, or different, just let us know in our comments, and we'll try to get to it.